All right, we're recording. Aloha. My name is Brandon Kennard. I live in Mililani on the island of Oahu in the Paeaina o Hawaii. And this is my third attempt at recording this. So hopefully it works this time. I wanted to come to you guys with something that came across my desk. No, something that I became aware of around 4:30 today, and it is now just about 10. So 5.5 hours later, I got around to talking about it. But it's an action alert from Hi-Fi. And I wanted to read it to you. It's with respects to increasing school meal prices. So, again, action alert from Hawaii Public Health Institute, Hi-Fi. And I'll read the first little paragraph here, and then I'll post it on the screen as well, so you can read it. If you're faster than me, that's fine. If you don't want to read it, I'm reading it. So here we go. At the Board of Education's meeting on Thursday, January 16th, the DOE is proposing to nearly double the cost of school meals over the next 4 school years. School lunches would increase from $2.50 for elementary and middle school students and $2.75 for high school students to $4.75 and $5 by the 2028-2029 school year. Now, this is in direct opposition to what we hope to accomplish in one of these legislative sessions in passing universal free school meals for our students. This will reduce the co-pay burden that our parents have to pay. But again, this policy change or policy proposal is in direct opposition to reducing the amount that our parents would have to pay. This is actually increasing that. So I wanted to continue reading, and if you are in opposition to this, potential pieces of existing literature that you can reference include something that they included in the sample testimony here. Again, I'll read it and post it on the screen for your convenience. It reads, according to a new ALICE, Asset Limited Income Constrained Employed report, nearly half, 46% of ALICE households struggle with consistent food access. The report also found that over 1/3, 37% of households have considered leaving Hawaii due to high living and housing costs. And if you're from Hawaii, you know that this isn't rare. Like, the cost of living here is very high. I don't know if it's top 5 in the country, but it is up there, and many people have been priced out of paradise. And this is just one of those factors that compounds in a list of many factors. So I do want to include that this is within the Department of Education's rights. Like, this is within policy to propose these changes. I'll also include that. So on the screen again, Board Policy 303-10. This is fee for service, and it authorizes the department to set and adjust fees. Quote, the department shall determine and assess reasonable fees of public, private, public charter school, and homeschooled students enrolling in department schools' activities or services when such participation is allowed by law, rule, or policy. Fees shall be approved in accordance with procedures established by the department or overriding law, rule, or policy. A service fee shall be required for access to services and activities for students not enrolled in department schools unless prohibited by law, rule, or policy. So again, the Department of Education can do this. This is within their rights. And if you're for this, I urge you to submit testimony saying that you agree with this, that you support this. But if you're against this, I also urge you to submit testimony. Wherever you land on this issue, I just want you to be informed and be able to speak from that point. One last thing that I will include is I'll do 2 things. So I'm looking at a front and back page that Hawaii Appleseed has produced with respects to universal free school meals, or this first little header here is equity on the menu. So I'll post those graphics, and I just think it's important that, wherever you land, as you leave this video, you leave with this last bit of information. Missed school meal applications are here. The cost that, parents are actually paying and co-payments is listed. The cost for breakfast and lunches are included. So yeah, familiarize yourself with the materials, and do keep this in mind. Be aware that this is happening. And again, if you want to submit testimony for or against, there's going to be a link in my bio, in my description. However I can get it to you. I know that you can add links in your bio, so I'm going to try there. And if I can do it at any other place, then I'll mention it in the description or caption of this video. And me, personally, just so that it's out there, I'm in opposition. I'm a private citizen, right? I'm a member of the community, so I feel comfortable voicing that. And yes, rightio, 5-minute video. If you watched, thank you for being informed, and aloha.